Are there any questions?
We are very supportive of everybody's democratic rights. So we are here today to protest what we do with New Zealand Police Supreme Court of Appeal and our democratic rights. Now, I used to be a funder of New Zealand First. Yeah, you need to listen to this. And he was a nice young man. All right, the man who spoke, just a little naive. I used to vote for New Zealand First, and I even asked Ron Marks, Boris Falls, and Tracy Martin, because you support the New Zealand government using children in international drug operations and the continued abuse of children in state care. And we wish to call for the resignation of Tracy Martin. Oh, Shane Doan will read some porn on taxpayers' money. You can't. You can't.
Hey, that's not your property. Get the fuck away from it, right?
Hey, come on, New Zealand First. Where's our democratic rights?
That's not your property, get the fuck away from it.
You can't.
Hey, that's not your property. Get the fuck away from it, right?
Hey, come on, New Zealand First. Where's our democratic rights?
Get away! Get the fuck right! Because you're the one that just attempted to steal someone else's property, you idiot!
So, we're here too. We voted. Every right was a New Zealand First voter.
There is no privacy in public, you idiot!
What part of human rights don't you understand?
Freedom of speech.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't 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 touch me.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I can get rid of my life. Don't fucking touch me.
I'm not touching you.
What the fuck are you doing? Don't touch me.
You approached us,
Don't
buddy!
touch me. Don't touch me. Get out of my way.
I don't have to get out of your road. I can stand where the fuck I like.
Oh, get away. Get away from me.
You fuck off, mate.
Hey, don't fucking just.
Or what?
Fucker.
Or what?
You big mouth. You big mouth.
Or what?
Motherfucker.
Oh, I'm not going to get it, am I? Do you think I'm scared of you?
Oh, what? Holding this camera?
It's not
Get the fuck out of my way. I'm trying to cross the street. I'm trying to cross the street. Trying to cross the street.
Oh, is the street in the road of the van? Is the street in the road of the van?
Don't touch me.
You fuck off, too.
Don't touch me.
Get the fuck away from me.
It's the street.
Oh, is the street in the road of the van? Is the street in the road of the van?
Don't touch
You
me.
fuck off, too.
Don't touch me.
Get the fuck away from me.
Hit the street.
Oh, is the street in the road of the van? Is the
Don't
street in the
fucking
road of
touch
the
me.
van?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Get your kid and go in the car, take him home.
I'll do whatever I like. This is my democratic right, buddy.
Embarrassing him.
You like your democracy? This is my democratic right.
Sad you're bringing the
Freedom of speech.
try and push him against it. That is ridiculous.
Push who against what?
Why you bring the child here?
Camera here. Cameras all over the fucking
Love it, I
place.
love
You're
it, love
screwed.
it.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck over, you wait till later on. Fuck over, you wait till later on. Fuck over, you wait till later on, brother.
Oh yeah, and then what? Is that a threat?
No, your kid will be going back fucking under care, bro.
What kid?
Oh, is this not your kid? Whose kid is this then?
I don't know. I don't bring children into fights, you idiot. You want to bring a child into your adult fucking politics.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I'm trying to cross the street.
Cross the fucking street then.
Get out of my way. I want to go over this side of the street.
I'll sit right fucking here, prick.
When he came to me, he said, "You're standing in my way, get out of my way." And I said, "Sorry, I'm not going to move." And he goes, and he realised that I wasn't being confrontational. And so then he said, "Oh, well, I guess I'll walk around you." When he came to me, he said, "You're standing in my way, get out of my way." And I said, "Sorry, I'm not going to move." And he goes, and he realised that I wasn't being confrontational. And so then he said, "Oh, well, I guess I'll walk around you."
Police, please. Yes, so I'm standing on the sidewalk just down the road from the Lynn police station. There's a political party going on, and I've just been assaulted by two of these people coming up to try and take my camera and take my PA system. I'd like police here now. My name's Mark King, Tasmanian. Pardon? As in keen to do things. The gentleman that put K-E-E-N. I've got the whole thing on camera. I'm still filming them now. They are standing there arguing with another friend of mine. They came up, approached us on the sidewalk, tried turning off our PE, fell over it, knocked it over, and then one of the big boots got right in my face, told me to push it, that I'm going to look out later, and tried grabbing my camera. Yes, two Maori members of the New Zealand First crowd that's here. No, he got within an inch of my face with his nose telling me to watch it. Told me that he wanted to walk across the street and then whipped me into the back of my van, and then didn't cross the street, walked back into it, just kept coming, walking towards me, telling me he wants to cross the street. I walked back with my back up against the van, and then he turns around again. Well, his breath wasn't bloody too nice, but other than that, he has got right in my face, and yes, he's assaulted me because the camera was an extension of my hand and I was holding it at the time. He's now telling other people to shut up, but he can't hear. I don't know. He may very well have been on me. He looks like he could be a member of the protection team or something. Who knows?
What's the direction of traffic now?
They're not travelling anywhere. They're standing inside the Black Salt restaurant where National First are having their little get together that we've sat here and peacefully watched for the last hour. I think I could literally throw a rock through your window at the Lynn police station right now. 2 doors down from it.
Are they inside?
No, they're all in the outside Australia area.
Thank you. How many of you?
The ones that came up and tried assaulting us, there were 3 or 4 that came up to try and stop us from our freedom of speech. Really? The cameras will not show that, buddy. What's your name? I'd like to know. What's on the line? What's your name? You threatened me, buddy. I can't hear you. Oh, that's a shame. You shouldn't have approached our group of people and tried to shut out PA off, should you? You shouldn't have tried to shut out PA off, should you? You did? Yeah, I believe your word. I will. It says, you go like this, pointing down and go, you shut that off. Yeah, you did. Oh, I can take public photos, mate. I've been doing it for 8 years. Consent is not required, mate. So right ahead, what section of what act are you versing? Because I usually go right, section 14. Sorry. So they're still having a rowdy argument. I'm heated up. I came here to document what went on, and I get assaulted. Not on.
Okay, what do they look like?
Okay, he's in a pinstripe cream-coloured suit. He's Maori Polynesian. There's I would say 30-40. He's wearing a pink shirt with a tie. There's another guy with a sort of a crisscross sort of Abercrombie Fitch type pants on, tan shoes, no socks, white coloured tan top with a tie-dye sort of... Oh, the first male, short hair, full pinstripe sort of suit. I've got him on camera, happy to display footage. I've got about 6 cameras. Well, he was standing almost head to me, I'm 6 foot. Very heavy. Bad breath, no idea. Male, very skinny, very skinny legs with a large top end. He's wearing blue jeans with a jersey, grey stripes. He's now apparently sharing emails to one of my colleagues. I don't think any of them are going to... he's sort of half mix between Maori and New Zealand.
Any other clothing description other than the blue jeans, jersey with grey stripes?
Yeah, he's wearing a sort of a maroon and blue stripe shirt underneath. He was the second one that approached us. He's 6'3", he's standing head to head with my friend here. He's 6'3". Very heavy set, but skinny bottom end. Just, yeah, skinny ass bottom end from the waist down. He looks like a 6-year-old. You know, he's very, very small bottom end, very big top end. Stands with his toes pointed to each other. Oh, a whole group of them came out to try and stop us from exercising our democratic right to freedom of speech. They were using a PA system, so we used a PA system. Just unfortunately, I'm an independent reporter.
Okay.
I have various independent YouTube channels and other forums. I post on with roughly 3,000 subscribers, a million views. Paul got attacked, yeah. Paul got attacked and I went over and the guy knocked over the PA, you know, did the whole finger down, shut that gear off and told us to get out. Yeah. They were calling for Tracy Martin's resignation. She was supposed to be here as part of the New Zealand Force thing, first thing, but never showed up. So we let all the people have their say and then they opened it up to question time, which is when we started asking. But in fact, we didn't even, well, she's not here though. But that's what the one thing we managed to ask for. I'm independent. I came here by myself in my own vehicle. I've met another friend of mine, Steve Evans.
Was anyone else assaulted?
Yes, Steve was assaulted and another gentleman here, Paul, who I've just met today, was assaulted. He tried to stop the big guy from getting off of me when I went to stop my PA from falling over and getting damaged. Evans. No, Evans, E-V-A-N-S.
Does he have the injury?
No, I don't think so.
When he was assaulted, what had happened?
He was just pushed. He was pushed out of the road, told to F-walk. You know, they were all standing around the PA system. So when the man approached the PA, pointed his finger at it and said, "Get your gear out of here, pack up and go," or something to that effect. I can look at the camera later. Then he went over. Steve stepped in front of the PA. He pushed Steve. That knocked the PA system over. They tried to say that I came over and pushed that guy over onto my PA system, which did not happen. I walked around the side and stopped it as it was falling back at the time and rolled on the ground. It was on the ground, but it rolled over. One of the original offenders came out and is still arguing with Paul over the fact that he wasn't assaulted, and yet Paul saying he was, and there are independent witnesses here as well for it. Only one. Well, they're all drinking. Whether or not these guys have been drinking, I don't know, but certainly alcohol being served. No, I will do. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate your time. Sorry, what was your name? Thank you, Kate. Have a good day.
Yes, hello, I'm standing on the sidewalk just down the road from the Lynn police station. There's a political party going on, and I've just been assaulted by two of these people coming out to try and take my camera and take my PA system. I'd like police here now. My name's Mark Keane, KWN. Pardon? As in keen to do things. The gentleman that KWN. I've got the whole thing on camera. I'm still filming them now. They are standing there arguing with another friend of mine. They came up, approached us on the sidewalk, tried tuning off our PE, fell over it, knocked it over, and then one of the big moves got right on my face, told me to push it, that I'm going to look out later, and tried grabbing my camera. Yes, two married members of the New Zealand First crowd that's here. No, I know, he got within an inch of my face with his nose telling me to watch it. Told me that he wanted to walk across the street and then walked me into the back of my van, and then didn't cross the street, walked back into it, just keeps walking towards me, telling me he wants to cross the street. I walk back with my back up against the van, and then he turns around again. Well, his breath wasn't bloody too nice, but other than that, he has got right on my face, and yes, he's assaulted me because the camera is an extension of my hand and I was holding it at the time. He's now telling other people to shut up that he can't hear. I don't know. He may very well have weapons on me. He looks like he could be a member of a protection team or something. Who knows? So, they're not travelling anywhere. They're standing inside the Black Sulk restaurant where National First are having their little get-together that we've sat here and peacefully watched for the last hour. I could literally throw a rock through your window at the Lynn police station right now, 2 doors down from it. No, they're all in the outside bistro area. The ones that came up and tried assaulting us, there were 3 or 4 that came up to try and stop us from our freedom of speech. Really? The cameras will not show that, buddy. What's your name? I'd like to know. Got the police on the line. What's your name? You threatened me, buddy.
Absolutely. Shh, I can't hear you causing a public.
Oh, that's a shame. You shouldn't have approached our group of people and tried to shut our PA off, should you?
Sorry?
You shouldn't have tried to shut our PA off, should you?
I didn't.
You did?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I believe your words. I will. It says you go like this, pointing down and go, you, shut that off.
Yeah.
You did. Oh, I can take public photos, mate. I've been doing it for 8 years. Consent is not required, buddy.
Do you want me to show you the law? I can show you the law.
Go right ahead. What law, what section of what act are you versing? Because I'll use the Bill of Rights, section 14. Sorry. So they're still having a rowdy argument. I'm heated up. I came here to document what went on, and I get assaulted. Not on. Okay, he's in a pinstripe cream-coloured suit. He's Maori Polynesian. There's, I would say 30-40. He's wearing a pink shirt with a tie. There's another guy with a sort of a crisscross sort of Abercrombie Fitch type pants on, tan shoes, no socks, white coloured tan top with a tie-dye sort of. Oh, the first male, short hair, full pinstripe sort of suit. I've got him on camera. Happy to supply the footage. I've got about 6 cameras. Well, he was standing almost head to head to me on 6 foot. Very heavy. Bad breath, no idea.
So you don't have no evidence? You don't know
Male, very skinny, very skinny legs with a large top end. He's wearing blue jeans with a jersey, grey stripes. He's now apparently sharing emails to one of my colleagues. I don't think any of them are going to... is sort of half mixed between Maori and New Zealand. Yeah, he's wearing a sort of a maroon and blue striped shirt underneath. He was the second one that approached us. He'll be 6'3". He's standing head to head with my friend here. He's 6'3". Very heavy set, but skinny bottom end. Just, yeah, skinny ass bottom end from the waist down. He looks like a 6-year-old. You know, he's very small bottom end, very big top end. Stands with his toes pointed to each other. A whole group of them came out to try and stop us from exercising our democratic right to freedom of speech. They were using a PA system, so we used a PA system. It's just unfortunate. I'm an independent reporter. I have various independent YouTube channels and other forums that I post on with roughly 3,000 subscribers and 1 million views.
Are you on the phone with police? Because he got attacked. Paul
got attacked?
Yeah.
Paul got attacked, but I went over and the guy knocked over the PA, did the whole finger down, shut that gear off and told us to get out.
Yeah, they were trying to go after it, so I stood in front of it.
We're calling for Tracy Martin's resignation. She was supposed to be here as part of the New Zealand first thing, but never showed up. So we let all the people have their say, and then they opened it up to question time, which is when we started asking. In fact, we didn't even... she's not here though. But that's what the one thing we managed to ask for.
Well, stop the speeches anyway.
I'm independent. I came here by myself in my own vehicle. I've met another friend of mine, Steve Evans. Yes, Steve was assaulted, and another gentleman here, Paul, who I've just met today, was assaulted. He tried to stop the big guy from getting off of me when I went to stop my PA from falling over and getting damaged. Evans. No, Evans, E-V-A-N-S. No, I don't think so. He was just pushed. He was pushed out of the road, told to F off. They were all standing around the PA system. So when the man approached the PA, pointed his finger at it and said, "Get your gear out of here, pack up and go," or something to that effect. I can look at the camera later. Then he went over. Steve stepped in front of the PA. He pushed Steve. That knocked the PA system over. They're trying to say that I came over and pushed that guy over onto my PA system, which did not happen. I walked around the side and stopped it as it was falling back at the time. It rolled on the ground. It was on the ground, but it rolled over to the side.
I fell over. I just fell over, you know?
That's one of the original offenders came out and is still arguing with Paul over the fact that he wasn't assaulted, and yet Paul's saying he was, and there are independent witnesses here as well. So
You pushed me.
You walked into my way.
Physically pushed me. You put your hand out and you pushed me.
yes, only one.
So you don't mind that we broke this, so we're going to go to the police?
Well, they're all drinking. Whether or not these guys have been drinking, I don't know, but certainly alcohol being served.
Did you catch the assault on camera?
Yeah, I will do. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate your time. Sorry, what was your name? Thank you, Kate. Have a good day.
Okay, so did you ever speak? So why did you ever speak? Why did you speak?
Because we intended to speak.
I say the key police in the country because you came here for the problem.
When you see the police, when you see them, just yell out to me because I'm supposed to point myself out to them. When you see the police come, just let me know so if you see them before I do. Thank you. Good boy.
Well, the clothing and the attire does help.
Yeah, I handed them out. I give my statement to them that he assaulted me. And what are they pulling into the station purse? Guess so. Can't be that important. So this Muppet here is the first one that came and attacked us, followed by Muppet number 2 right there. That guy there. Him. Followed by the other Muppet with 210 hairdo, and the big ignorant fucking Democrat there as well. Muppet there. That'll be the hired thugs with the big beer guts and the appalling manner of attitude towards members of the public.
We were standing here and they came to us.
Those cameras are working too.
Oh,
So it was the one in my pocket.
good.
So that will capture nicely his hand going on my property in the assault. The one's already come past and pulled into their station.
And they didn't even come down.
It's all right. The lady at comms said wave your hand out to them so they know who you are. So I waved at them and they drove past. They'll be going,
Oh, here we go.
They'll be going keen again.
Here we
That
go.
prick Evans.
Here we go.
I told them they assaulted you as well.
Yeah, they did.
And Paul. I said I reported all 3 of us being assaulted.
So we can get. Absolutely.
And those guys are supporters of New Zealand First, clearly.
Yeah.
Look at that, big boy thinks he's going to come and control the situation with the cops now. He's going, oh, here they are. Oh, I didn't hear him call the police. I'm the complaining party.
Yep. Because they came.
Another one. So that's 3 police now that have approached with sirens and not approached me yet. Yeah, so that's 3. The lady asked me, was they far from the Newland police station? I said I could throw a stone through its front window for where I'm standing. Oh, we've got undercover ones as well. Oh no, we've got 4 cops.
Just here.
Marco's here. He asked me why I brought my kid. I said, he's not my kid. I said, why are you bringing children into it? He goes, oh, you bring children to this sort of thing. And I went, you've got a kid sitting right over there in the crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
I filmed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all going inside. There must be a donut sale first before they go and have our statements. Perhaps they need to fill up on some sugar in case they...
Their side of it first.
Oh, no, they're not. I don't see any of them talking to them.
I'm surprised they didn't bring the cop cars up here.
I'm going to go for a... Steve, keep an eye on the van. I'm just going to go for a wander. G'day guys. I called for service. I was told someone was coming and to wave out to you guys.
Yeah, we're coming. We're just coming.
The people are still there that assaulted me, so perhaps an appearance would be awesome.
Yeah. We're just coming up with
I'm the one that rang up and made the complaint for assault, the 3 of us, so there's 5 here.
Sir, we're coming up with a plan.
Mate, I'm still heated from being assaulted.
Listen, we're coming up with a plan and then we'll come and see you.
A plan is to come and take my statement and catch them before they bugger off.
Once we finish with the parties.
I'm one of the parties.
Yes, you're an innocent victim.
I'm the complaining party that called.
We've got to deal with the protesters.
I want some help from you. You to help me.
Deal with the protesters first, and then we'll come and help you.
Protesters?
Yes.
What protesters?
Protesters that are protesting around the corner.
And how do you know I'm not one of them?
Are you one of the protesters?
I'll wait for you to come and take my statement. They just wore a piece of my mind, all 5 of the fuckers standing up around there gearing. Apparently they're discussing on how to deal with the protesters before they come and talk to it. One of the parties, and I said, I am the complaining party.
Right.
And he says, oh, and the lady goes, oh, you're not really helping us much there. I says, you're supposed to be here to help me. I got assaulted. The people are still there. Do you want to show an appearance so they don't walk off?
Yeah. Oh,
What did they say?
They're down there trying to get strategy together to deal with the protesters. And I finished off with, and then I finished off with them saying, how do you know I'm not one of the protesters?
Brooker versus New Zealand Police Supreme Court.
Oh, I know, mate. I know.
You've got it, eh?
I don't have it here. I've got it on my phone. I'm sure they're well aware of it. I just went and gave them a rev up around the back of their station.
Oh, did you? You did?
Yeah. I'm a complaining party. I called 111 and they're down there and they're having a chat on how to deal with the protesters.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, it is, considering I've got footage.
Police Regulations Act 2008 there in the park. Let's see.
That one right there with the pink shirt is the first one that came, approached us and assaulted us.
Okay.